and it's great because you can easily snap. Hi guys, and welcome back to Rich Tech Talk. I'm Richard, and I've had the iPad Pro for about a day now. I have a few things that I want to talk about, so let's get started. If you've been holding out on an iPad, or if you've had an iPad already and you've been wanting to upgrade, this is probably the perfect time to upgrade because this is probably the best iPad that Apple has made to date. Depending on what type of user you are, the iPad Pro has a 12.9-inch version and an 11-inch version. If you're someone that likes to sketch a lot, edit a lot on your iPad, then probably the 12.9-inch version is going to be the best option for you. But as for me, the iPad is something that I want with me wherever I go. I'm not someone that's going to be sitting at a desk, so the 11-inch iPad is the option for me. This year, the iPad Pro is just amazing. The third generation iPad Pro that Apple has made. Again, they have fantastic wallpapers. Apple is bringing amazing wallpapers to their Apple products, starting with the iPhone and now the iPad Pro. So I gotta admit, this is my first time having an iPad Pro. I didn't buy the first generation or the second generation, but why didn't Apple do this earlier? We used to have thick bezels on the top and the bottom, but now the bezels are even throughout, from the top, bottom, and both sides. And then there's the display of the iPad Pro. Unfortunately, it's not an OLED display, but if it was, it probably would be twice the cost. They call it the Liquid Retina display, and it's really just referring to the edges of the iPad Pro. Similar to last year's iPad Pro, ProMotion technology with 120 Hz and swiping back and forth, up and down. It's just so smooth, so satisfying. I have yet to play games on this iPad Pro, and I just can't wait. There's Face ID on this iPad now. It works whether you're holding the iPad this way or whether you're holding the iPad this way. And similar gestures, not exactly all the same, but very similar gestures to your iPhone XS, XS Max, or iPhone X. And then there's a new accessory, which is newly designed Apple Pencil. This year it has a matte finish, and it's great because you can easily snap. On top of that, it can also magnetically snap onto your iPad Pro and then charge. If you haven't paired your Apple Pencil yet with your iPad Pro, then it's going to automatically ask you if you want to pair that Apple Pencil. So basically, if you lend your Apple Pencil to a friend and then they snap it onto their iPad Pro, it's going to ask them, do you want to pair it with their iPad Pro? And then I bought the newly designed Smart Keyboard Folio by Apple, which only works with the iPad Pro. Now the reason why I bought this is because the iPad Pro has magnets on the back so that it easily snaps onto the Smart Keyboard Folio, just like this. And the Smart Folio keyboard has two viewing angles, so you magnetically snap into place which viewing angle works for you best. So I've only been using this iPad Pro for a day now, and I gotta say this is the best experience I've ever had on an iPad. Unfortunately, it's probably not gonna replace my MacBook Pro yet due to the limitations of the USB-C port on this iPad Pro. I'll have more details and more information about that later on my full review. So if you want to watch that, then please stay tuned and please subscribe to this channel. If you like this video, then you know what to do. Smack that thumbs up button. This is Richard on Rich Tech Talk, and I'll see you guys in the next video.